Welcome to the show, everybody. He's Jeremy Lin. I'm F.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
That was very good.
We are
The DTF Boys.
correct. What's on the menu today?
So we're not going to talk about Diego Sanchez versus Jake Ellenberger.
No.
Because that's Bush League stuff.
Correct.
But what we will talk about is the upcoming super event in the Saitama. Is that how you say it? No, I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, you know, Japan, UFC 144, Japan. They advertised on the commercials there. They didn't show any fighters. That was a big thing. And it showed an looming octagon. It's
gonna be great.
The city, much like Godzilla, right? Which
Sure.
reminds me of the movie Godzilla, the one that in 1995 with P Diddy and all that.
Yep.
The P Diddy song. And,
Yep.
and the fisherman got attacked by Godzilla at the beginning, and this is like, who you know what happened? And he was just like, Godzilla. Godzilla. Right? Japan knows Godzilla.
God, this is 30 seconds into the show. We're talking about Godzilla.
Godzilla. Alright?
Alright.
So let's start with, this is the only edition. This is all that there is.
Yep.
It is the edition of
Chicks
picks.
and good inside leg kicks. Let's do this.
That's the good inside leg.
Yep. We'll talk about some chick. Our chick of the week,
Is Shandela Powell.
because she is the epitome of Bush League.
Yeah, so she should be on this show.
Yes. We'll call her in. We'll get her to walk around in the background while we talk next time.
Yeah, but yeah, there you go. So let's start with what everyone's been talking about.
Yes.
The matchup of the week.
Yeah.
Benson, Bendo versus Frankie Edgar. What's your take on that?
I'm gonna come out right away with my pick. I'm gonna say it's Frankie Edgar because, you know, Frankie Edgar.
He's beloved.
He is beloved. I'm gonna get some sponsors in here too. Make sure to get that in.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Kronenbourg.
1664.
Yes, a great year.
You're getting this, Marlo.
He's all right. Yeah. Well, Frankie Edgar. I think you can say that in an athletic ability, in athletic ability, Edgar and Bendo almost par right here. Right. Both of them can go on for rounds. Bendo showed it against his win in Miller against Guida. I mean, just going back and forth with Guida. No stopping, no rest at any single time. This was a non-stop fight, so he can go round for round with Edgar. But I just think that Frankie's too well prepared. That in and out, quick jab here and there, and his wrestling is going to be just too much for Bendo. Bendo that has great strikes.
Yeah,
I find
he's a
very good with his hands. Not that powerful in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Edgar neither, but still we saw the damage that he put on Gray last fight. I mean, TKOing him. So I'm done.
But what do you call what are you?
I'm
calling?
done putting down Edgar. And I'm gonna go on the Edgar bandwagon, and I'm gonna call a Frankie Edgar decision.
That's where
over
everyone's
Bendo.
going.
Well,
the safe bet.
Yep.
I will also
correct
go,
bet.
I'll also go with Frankie Edgar. I'm gonna go with a little bit of a dark horse though.
Always.
4th round TKO.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, 4th round TKO. I mean, he's able to TKO people. You saw it against Gray Maynard.
Yeah.
So, I can definitely see. I mean, 4th round, you're starting to get into deep waters. Frankie Edgar's territory, and
He's gonna push the pace.
Yeah, I think he can land a good shot. Although I wouldn't be surprised if I mean the safe bet is the decision. What decision? I'm calling something like a 49-46 decision. If I mean, you know,
Okay.
that's like the fair. I think for me.
All right.
But I'm going to go with dark horse 4th round TKO because yeah, I mean there's proponents. You know, Benson's obviously from his camp. He's saying he's looking for a takedown. I don't know if you've heard about you know, the things coming out of his camp, but he wants to take him down. The thing is, I mean, Frankie does have good wrestling, so he's not like going against a pure striker. Doesn't know. I mean, he does have good wrestling, so I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that. On the other hand, everyone's saying, oh, well, he's going to, clinch him and, put his weight on him. That could work, but first, like you said, he has to clinch him,
he has to get a hold of him first.
He has to even get a hold. And that's no easy feat. He just darts in and out. He uses angles. It's not clear. But
if a wrestling champion like Maynard couldn't do it.
But Gray Maynard obviously didn't use it either. He didn't use his pedigree. And he's probably going to look at the tape of when Maynard did beat the Frankie Edgar, and he just manhandled him on a wrestling basis. And he's probably going to look at that. The only problem though is that Henderson's not as good of a wrestler as Maynard, so I'm not sure he can even be able to do that. And that's where I think that's where the difference comes in, is that I don't think he's going to be able to impose this wrestling game plan, because Edgar is a fairly good wrestler, and in terms of striking, he has some weird taekwondo kicks that could cause some problems, but I think fundamentally it's Edgar's that's more sound, and he's gonna take it on, he's definitely gonna score some points here and there, and hopefully for me take a 4th round TKO, but that's how I see it, is that just Edgar's gonna impose his game plan, his pace and everything. And the other thing is that coming out of the camp is that Bendo has put on some weight, not in a bad way, in a good way.
More strength. Well, but he's a big lightweight.
He's a big guy. Why do you need to put? My thing is, he's a big guy. Why do you need to put more weight? Like you're in danger of if you're just doing
a dangerous cut
and just gassing,
you're
already bigger than him. You don't need this. You need to just be able to go 5 rounds. So I think that was a bad decision based on his part, at least for this fight.
We'll see it at the weigh-ins how it paid off. We'll see how he looks there if he comes in weight.
Yeah, but even I think he's a professional. I don't think he's coming out of weight, but it's the next day, right? So I think that's I think that's where it is. It's just that his outlandish striking, which is very cool, and his athleticism is not enough to pull out Frank Edgar on the stand-up. And his projected strategy of using grappling, well, he's just not that good of a grappler, at least versus Frankie Edgar.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
And there you have it, folks. You saw it here first.
DTF Boys called it.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Rampage Jackson against Ryan the Master Bader.
You smell lovely, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awkward pause and resume. Who's your call for this fight?
So before we get to that, it's also a chick picking good inside leg kick. Who's your pick, Megan Fox or Angelina Jolie?
Oh, Megan Fox, hands down.
But obviously that's
hands down. There's no argument for me. Who's your pick?
I agree with you.
Well, there you go, unanimous.
Come up with a good inside leg kick.
Pat Barry inside leg kick against a Crow Cop inside leg kick, Pride Days.
Okay, did that actually happen?
Probably not.
Okay. I meant like an actual inside leg kick.
Well,
I'll
every fight there's an inside leg kick.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what inside leg kick I like. The GSP inside leg kick where he went against Thiago Alves, where he Superman punched 1, jab on the 2, and an inside leg kick that darted out, like the safe fighter that he is.
All right,
that was a good inside leg kick.
It actually was.
Moving on.
Yeah. Who's your pick for Rampage against Bader?
So I'm going another dark horse here.
Surprise!
Everyone, if you're thinking Rampage gonna take this. I'm going Ryan Master Bader. Split decision.
Wow.
That's right. I think Rampage is too slow to catch him. I mean, he has knocked out. I think he's too slow to catch him. Ryan Bader is very athletic. We can all agree with that. He's very quick, very strong, very powerful. I think Ryan Bader might be able to take Rampage down maybe once or twice. Not significantly, because he is, he's a really strong guy, Rampage. So maybe be able to take him down once or twice. Win some points there. He may get hurt somewhere, get punched here or there, or outstruck once or twice here or there. That's why I see a bit of a split decision picture for Ryan Bader.
Okay.
And he definitely won't knock out Rampage. No one knocks out Rampage. And yeah, that's how I see it.
All right. I'm going the other way. I'm going Rampage. With the consensus pick, Rampage is going to knock out Ryan Bader.
Wow.
Within 2 rounds.
Wow.
Yep. I find Bader's chin to be suspect.
Yeah.
He won't be able to take Rampage down, I find. Rampage a little too quick for Bader's takedowns. Rashad had some problems taking down Rampage, so I don't think Bader
That's a good point.
is going to be able to take him down. And Rampage, I mean, he's due for a good knockout.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I'm just not convinced about Rampage athleticism, but you're right. But Bader,
yeah, he's going up there in weight, but I think the fact that he's back in Japan is going to be just too much emotion. He's going to be riding high on adrenaline the whole fight.
That's an X factor I didn't take into account in my shitty dark horse pick.
And I think Rampage is taking this one like that.
Damn, I should have taken that pick, but I'm going to stick with mine. Just like the Brian Bowles pick.
That worked out good for you.
Next one, Akiyama versus Jake Shields. But first, Jenny McCarthy or Pamela Anderson. For people who don't know, these are blonde bombshells back in the day.
Pamela Anderson. You can't mess with the classic.
I agree. Pamela Anderson. I'm her biggest fan.
I will go on record and say that I'm her second biggest fan.
Okay. What about your good inside leg kick? Got any good inside leg kicks?
I absolutely don't.
Okay, well, I got another good inside leg kick.
Share it with the public.
Lyoto Machida's return good inside leg kick against Shogun. Remember, he's a southpaw.
Okay.
So when he made an inside leg kick, it wasn't one of those weak inside leg kicks. He turned his hip into it because he's southpaw, right? And once he did it after Machida kicked his inside leg, and he countered with one of his own. So that's my good inside leg kick.
That's a very good inside leg kick. I like that. I like that a lot.
So what's your pick for Akiyama versus Jake the Snake Roberts?
As much as I'd like to pick Akiyama in this fight because he's coming back to Japan, he has a whole crowd behind him. It's going to be a very pro-Japanese crowd in there. And I think he's going to be one of the only... No, he's the second fighter in the main card being Japanese.
Yeah.
And he's beloved in Japan, Sexyama, you know?
No, he's not. He's actually an evil villain because he cheated against Sakuraba.
You're right, against Sakuraba. The most loved.
Yeah, the most loved. Yeah, that oil inside.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So I retract that statement, Bush League, as it was. I still think Akiyama is going to be well liked, well received.
Yeah, of course.
He's going to be riding high on adrenaline, which I think is going to push him through the first round and second round dump that he has.
Yeah.
The second round is where he dies off. Great first round. And then an exponential curve, a negative exponential curve down, right? And he is just horrible in the second and third.
And then what happens?
And then he's gonna die. He's gonna get submitted. Jake Shields is gonna submit him in the third round. Armbar.
Excellent pick. Excellent pick. I see it exactly how you see it. Third round submission. First round because Jake Shields. Yep. Everyone saw that Muay Thai trading. He did
K1 Shields. Awful.
K1 Shields. Eat it, Jake. Eat it here. Anyway, yeah.
We don't pull our punches.
He's terrible, as anyone knows. He is just absolutely terrible. Akiyama, not the greatest striker, but not a bad one either.
No.
He's going to tag him, but he has pillow fist. So he's going to tag him. He's going to tag him in the first round. Like you say, he's going to look great and ride off the emotion. Get a huge adrenaline dump in the first. Do well. Second one's going to come out gassed. It's going to be okay for the first 2 minutes. And then it's really going to start turning. Jake Shields might secure a takedown with about, 1 minute or 50 seconds left. Might not be able and might not have enough to get the rear naked in or whatever. But he's gonna like lay him out, sprawl him out. He's gonna put him in a bad position. He's gonna get saved by the bell. Third round comes, more of the same thing, and then middle of the round he's gonna get submitted.
I agree.
I think with a let's go with another triangle choke.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
But I think he's gonna get full mount.
The Chris Lieben special.
The Chris Lee. But it's gonna be a mounted triangle. I think it's gonna be a mounted triangle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. A dark horse mounted triangle. You never see these anymore. You know?
I mean, even Damian Maia didn't want to do one. He just felt like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'll just roll.
Let's roll back.
No, wow. I like that.
Yeah. Against Chael, the male Sonnen.
Yeah, that's him. Next fight up.
They're very unanimous. We completely see it both. Yeah, we got this. It can't happen otherwise, folks.
There's no other way around
How
it.
do you think it's gonna happen?
Banana milkshake Akiyama here is gonna lose for sure.
Why is it called banana milkshake?
I think he just likes banana milkshakes. I
Does
read
he?
some. Yeah. From what I heard, I think they're delicious.
They are very good. Banana coladas are better than pina colada, in my opinion.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that.